All right, number 26. To determine the mean number of children per household in a community, Tabitha surveyed 220 families at a playground. Okay, for the 20 families surveyed, the mean number of children per household was 2.4, which of following statement must be true. Okay, so again, we're looking for a statement that must be true. Okay, so if it's not 100% true, we know that won't be the answer. Okay, so she surveyed 20 families, right? And then she surveyed 20 families at the playground, and the result that she got is that mean number of children is 2.4. Okay, so A says the mean number of children per household in the community is 2.4. Okay, will that be a correct statement? Well, so we're based on the sample size of 20 family, the mean is 2.4. But do we know for sure for the community is exactly 2.4 as well? Well, we don't know for sure because we're applying the sample to a bigger population, right? Assuming the sampling method is good, okay, if we don't have any biases, okay. Even if that's the case, when we apply the result to the bigger population, we still have to leave a margin of error, okay? So we could have some variation just by chance. Okay, if the sampling method is there's no bias or things like that, then we can say the mean number of children per household is about 2.4 or around 2.4, right? It could be a little bit higher, a little bit lower just by chance. Okay, it could be 2.3, could be 2.7, right? So it should be close to 2.4, but it won't be exactly. Okay, we don't know for sure unless we measure exactly each and every household in the community. Okay, so you always want to leave some buffer zone, some margin of error for these, right? So then, yeah, especially a question asks which one must be true. So we don't know 100% for sure that it's 2.4. So it's not going to be answer choice A here. Okay, so if you try letter B, B says a determination about the mean number of children per household in the community should not be made because sample size is too small. Well, so for this question, she asked 20 families, and we're trying to determine the number of children per household in the one community. So if we're asking 20 family for this community, that should be a decent size of a sample. Okay, so it's not like she's asking like two families or, if it's less than five, I would say it's pretty small. But if you have more than 20 families, that should be a solid sample size. Okay, so for a question like this, it won't be the sample size unless it's really, really small. Okay, so yeah, so this 20 is good. Okay, that's not the biggest problem here. Okay, C says the sampling method is flawed and may produce a bias estimate of the mean number of children per household in the community. Okay, so it's the sampling method flawed for this one. Okay, so there is a problem with the way she did the survey here because look at how she asked the people, right? She asked 20 family at a playground. Okay, so the location here might produce a bias because the families that are at a playground are more likely to have kids, right? Okay, so otherwise, why would they be at the playground, right? So usually people bring their kids to play at the playground, right? So she only asked families at the playground, and see those people tend to have more children in their household, right? Because people have no kids probably never go to the playground. Okay, so then this might lead to a bias. Okay, so it might give the result, make it inaccurate. Okay, so to be, if she want to do a fair survey, she should have, asked people at different location or actually, randomly select 20 families in the community and just go door by door and ask people instead of just asking at the playground. Okay, so letter C is actually our answer. There is a flaw in the sampling design here. Okay, so D won't be correct. D says sampling method not flaws likely produce an unbiased estimate of the mean number of children per household in the community. No, that won't work. Okay, so for number 26, The best answer is C. Okay, so for a question like this, we're just picking the best answer out of the four.